Alright, let's settle this once and for all. Should you rent or should you buy? We're not just talking about monthly payments here. We're breaking down the real cost over 10 years and some hidden factors no one talks about. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which option makes the most sense for you. And trust me, the results might surprise you. Most people compare renting versus buying based on just monthly payments, but that's where things get tricky. Let's break it down with a real-life example. Buying a home for $400,000, renting a similar home for $2,500 per month. Now, most first-time buyers focus on the mortgage payment alone, maybe around $2,800 per month including taxes and insurance, and they think, wait, renting is cheaper, but is it really? Let's look at the numbers over 10 years. Let's say you rent for $2,500 per month. That's $30,000 per year. Multiply that by 10 years. And you've spent $300,000 on rent. And here's the kicker. You don't get any of that money back. It's all gone to your landlord. Plus, rent tends to go up over time. If rent increases by just 3% a year, you'll end up paying even more. Closer to $340,000 over 10 years. That's a lot of money with zero return. Let that sink in. Now let's compare that to buying a home. Say you buy a $400,000 home with a 5% down payment. That's $20,000 up front. Your monthly mortgage payment is around $2,800, including taxes and insurance. Over 10 years, you'll pay roughly $336,000 in mortgage payments. Now, you might be thinking, wait, that's almost the same as renting. But here's where things get really interesting with a mortgage. A chunk of your payment goes toward paying down the loan. After 10 years, you've likely built up around $100,000 in equity, meaning you own part of the home. And if home values rise by just 3% per year, a pretty average pace, your $400,000 home could be worth about $537,000 in 10 years. That's $137,000 in potential profit. Suddenly, buying doesn't just look good, it looks way better. But hold on, before you run out and buy a house, let's talk about the hidden costs of homeownership. When you own a home, you're responsible for maintenance and repairs. A new roof? That could be $10,000. A broken water heater? Around $1,500. Property taxes? These can increase over time and vary depending on where you live. HOA fees? Some neighborhoods charge hundreds per month just for amenities and upkeep. These costs add up, but here's the good news, you can plan for them. Pro tip, set aside 1% of your home's value each year for maintenance. So for a $400,000 home, that's $4,000 per year, or about $333 per month. A smart buffer so you're never caught off guard. And renters? You're not off the hook either. Here are some hidden costs you might not think about. Rising rent, remember, your rent will go up. No tax benefits. Homeowners get tax breaks on mortgage interest and property taxes. Renters? Not so much. Limited control, want to paint, renovate, get a dog? Not your call. Over time, these things can make renting feel less like a smart move and more like a never-ending cycle. So when we look at the numbers, who wins? If you rent for 10 years, you've spent $340,000 and built zero equity. If you buy for 10 years, you've paid about $336,000, built around $100,000 in equity, and gained potential appreciation if your home value increases. For most people, buying comes out ahead, but that doesn't mean it's right for everyone. Buying isn't always the best choice. Renting makes more sense if you plan to move within 3 to 5 years because selling costs money. You don't have savings for a down payment or emergencies, your job situation is unstable, or your income might drop. If that's you, renting for now might be smarter. Just make sure you're also saving for your future home. So, what do you think? Are you team rent or team buy? Drop a comment below and let's chat. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and check out my next video. Biggest mistakes first-time homebuyers make. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.